we finna get into love.
Welcome
Uh-uh.
into this place.
All right, we finna get into love and hip hop, y'all. They came back with a vengeance. They came back
Love
with
and
a
Hip
vengeance.
Hop Atlanta.
Absolutely. They seen that the other reality TV shows was going downhill, and they say this was our time to shine. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in order.
Okay.
That's how I did my note. The first scene, Zayn and the girlfriend. I couldn't catch the girlfriend name.
Ashley, I think.
Okay, Zayn and Ashley. And just what is the point again?
I just don't know. I don't know if it must be the money or what, but I don't know. He claimed he was that guy, so I guess they're separated, living in the same household, but he date, you know.
And for her to think that Kirk and Jock was the people to come around for marital advice.
I'm glad she came around because when I first heard her say that, I was like, "Ooh, Lord, she must not know them."
She couldn't have known them
Mm-mm.
to
Nope.
make a statement like that. Like that's no. And
Mm-mm.
then you could tell he's still dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah,
He not ready to settle down for real.
but they're married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're married. Yeah, but he still hasn't matured, and she probably hasn't forced him to mature either. She's kind
No.
of like flowing with the wind. Going with the wind. So you know,
Mm-hmm. That's what it's
but yeah,
giving.
uh-huh.
Cause
And
that's too comfortable.
they kind of checked him on that a little bit. You
They
know.
did. Jock
Hmm.
seemed like he's trying to play the little bit more mature role, a little bit,
Yeah.
but ain't no
Uh-huh.
mature on his situation. But on others, he seemed like he's trying to be more, the
Right.
peacemaker. I guess
Trying to
you
give
could say.
out some some advice.
Yeah,
You know. Uh-huh.
and yeah, I
But then
definitely think. Oh, go ahead.
now I was gonna say then she steps into the fold, and I don't know. Like I said, I am glad that she came to realize that um Jack and Kirk they're not it. That's that's not
No,
it.
that's not married to medicine. That's not the group. That's not the group.
Not at all.
So next, I would say I'm very proud of Santana. Because I remember watching Santana personally when it was him and Carisha on them lives, and it was
Hmm.
based just off his personality.
Okay.
So to see him like come from just this live person just talking to now, I see him on what was that show? Even I was disappointed in the way he act.
With College
College
Hill,
Hill. Yeah, I see him on
yeah,
College Hill.
he irritated my soul on that show.
Yeah, and I feel like he didn't have to go that route. And I'm happy he's not doing this in Love and Hip Hop. Like we getting to
Hmm.
see more of a side because he didn't have to act like that. Because we all seen Santana in a more serious, real way. So I don't see why he felt like I don't know. Maybe he just wanted just have them entertained in some way. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Santana, honestly.
Mm.
I remember on the last season he was, supposedly dating what's his
Zell.
name? Zell. That didn't work out because Santana was like, look, I cheated, get over it.
Yeah,
Um,
real rude. Because
but
he
I mean I
had
don't
Chef. He's a
mhm.
chef. The dude that he's with now.
Right, uh-huh.
So that's why he probably was treating him like that.
Right. So yeah, I mean I don't I'm not really familiar with him with Santana, in his previous, shows or whatever.
Yeah, he was like the jokester, real funny. Him and Carisha really got famous from their personality, if I'm being honest. It wasn't from her rapping.
Hmm.
Even though some of the songs she's in, she lit, but I felt like we really fell in love with the personality between Santana. Cause they had us cracking up. They had us cracking up on the lap. Now Spice. I don't like her, right? But I feel like the look of situations very clear.
Right. Uh-huh.
So she saying that somebody broke in her home and her friend was asleep the whole time. You saw the damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Now let me tell you, prior to having a child, I could probably sleep through anything. After I had, had a child, every little thing woke me up. But
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe she faked sleep just so she wouldn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to wake up in the midst of it. But I don't
Or
know
maybe
that.
she planned it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she could have been an accomplice. You just really never know.
It's giving back door. Cause what you mean your friend was asleep?
Right.
Like I don't
And then
that's glass. That's like loud stuff.
yeah, and then she said they went straight to her bedroom. So I mean, it's like they knew where to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't
Mhm.
think they ransacked her whole house looking for anything. They knew where to go. And a
Right.
lot of times, I know at one point stars were reporting that their homes were getting burglarized because they were putting out that they were out of town. It was like, you out of
Mhm.
town, that's a good time for me to go in. And
Mhm.
Spice wasn't at home. So,
Yeah, that's why you really got to be careful when you're a celebrity to put your location and stuff.
and
And
really
where
that's
you at.
anybody. Because a lot of times I put my location after I've left, after I'm long gone. So I'm
Mhm.
at sitting there, after I'm gone, then I'll put my location in, if I'm going to post it.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense because
Hmm.
you never know people intentions, and then it's like, oh, I found you.
Right. Hmm.
That's where you at.
I was like, no, you didn't. That was yesterday. You know,
Okay.
so
But I hope they find, whoever did it if it
who
really
did?
happened. Like I said, I really don't care for her, so I think she lying. But it is what it is. I hope she's safe. I hope everything is okay. Um,
Yeah, and then okay, she's um um miserable Kendra is helping her look for a house. And so
I'm happy you brought. Go ahead.
Spice was like, she has 7 bedrooms. I mean, that's your money. You can do what you want to do. But I don't know. It's you, your 2 kids,
No, but
and
did
your
you
mom.
peep how she said you have a 7 bedroom house, and she's supposed to be a realtor, but you brought her to a 4 bedroom home. How many homes are you selling?
Right. Well, supposedly she got like a 50. I don't know. I don't remember the dollar amount, but she got something in the realty field that Jock celebrated her.
I
But
mean,
I
I
mean,
hope she's
yeah,
doing well, but the scene it didn't make sense.
it didn't make sense. And then she
It's
was like, "Because you don't want to downsize." She was like, "No, I don't want to downsize." So it's kind of like, why are we here?
right. Why did you bring her to a 4 bedroom home? She didn't want to downsize. You knew she was in a 7 bedroom.
Right.
You knew she wanted more space. It just didn't click for me. I felt like they could have just had a discussion at her office about the type of
Yep.
home they was looking for. Oh, Carlos King
Hmm.
called me. On what they want to do,
Right. Uh-huh.
and that would have made better sense for the scene to me.
Right. She could have said, you know what? I'm gonna look up some see what prospects I have out there, and I'll give you a call, and then y'all go look for it. But I
Exactly.
guess my thing was, why you need 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms?
Probably
I don't know.
bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
Right. I mean, I
That's
don't know. I
how
mean,
the other house was. That I was telling you before how I was describing the house
uh-huh.
with a
Uh-huh.
bunch of room. That's how that was.
Hmm.
It was like
Because,
five
okay,
bathrooms.
I don't know if she moved. Okay, I remember she moved somewhere that was like maybe across from Carly.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only remember them showing her kitchen. And it doesn't look like it was an elaborate home the way she was saying she got 7 bedrooms, and that apartment that I mean the home that Kendra was showing her was much smaller. So I mean, I don't know. They didn't I don't
And
think I
then
ever saw her full home.
the dream home had marble floors.
Okay.
She came in there with the floors. I got you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That ain't. That's not what she was looking for.
All right.
That's not what she was looking for. But Rashida,
You know, Rashida is
Rashida.
gonna be Rashida. She gonna be Rashida in all day. So
So this is a problem I have. She said, I can't believe. No, no, no. So I'm gonna talk about Rashida and Erica real quick before I get into Rashida business.
okay,
Rashida said to Erica, I can't believe you and Scrap. She said, I know, girl. I know. Me and Scrap is just laughing like,
right,
okay. Then she say, are you giving him some? These are
uh
the dummies you don't want to have around you in a serious situation because they
huh,
will have you looking crazy. That's not the conversation you should be having with your friend. It's
right,
friend, what's wrong with you, friend? Are you okay? What are you
mm-hmm,
doing? Like, what is
right,
gravitating you towards this man who plays you on TV? Your first episode, season one, episode one.
right,
Like,
and continuing. Not even he not even played her, but the mom played her too. You know,
kept playing her. The first season
uh-huh.
was him saying, I'm gonna bring my family back together. We all coming back together. And then here comes Shay.
Right,
That was literally the way he brought her onto love and hip hop. So,
mm-hmm.
child. And then I put what's funny. So she must have been laughing because I didn't find nothing funny about that conversation.
I don't know. Maybe Rashida and Erica think Scrappy is a good catch, or maybe Rashida feel like, hey, I kept my family together. You know, y'all getting back together is a good thing. You know, hey, who knows?
They could. It could. The blind leading the blind. And then
Most definitely.
when she brought up to Rashida about Kirk saying that if she wants more money, then he has to sleep with her.
Right.
She's talking about he has no chances. He can't F up no more. And then she hit him with a oh. You
You
knew.
talking about you talking about when she went back to Kirk?
You knew when Erica was explaining to Rashida about what she heard from Mama D,
Oh, okay.
and they were sitting at the table, and she
So
was
you saying
explaining to her.
Rashida already knew?
Rashida knew.
She
Talking about,
probably did.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not true.
But I mean, I think Kirk is has been such a letdown to her that I mean, she's probably numb to it too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even though she's going to accept it, even though if she does find out that it's true, she's not going to do anything about it, but maybe just curse him out. She's still kind of numb to it. You know what I'm saying? So for her to just get all out of pocket, I think she's probably like past that stage. You know?
Hmm. Yeah,
So
but it's like still, I need more emotion. It's like you don't care about yourself no more in the situation. And I get what you saying, like she not trying to act a fool, but it's like, damn, you just gave up on yourself at this point.
yep,
Yeah.
that's I mean that's basically it. Yeah, she just threw in the towel.
That's crazy. That's
Hmm.
crazy. And I did hear another take of somebody saying that I think they realize that this is just a business partnership. They gonna raise their kids together. He Kirk gonna do him, Rashida gonna do him, and they gonna try to come together as a united front.
Right. And that could be it too.
That's a mess right there.
That could be it too.
But child, next I got is Kendra and his baby. For the
Hmm.
life of me, I don't know why she wanted a kid by him. The 10th.
This would be the 11th, won't it, or would it be the 10th?
No, she said this will be the 10th.
I don't know. Kendra is just a miserable, miserable soul. She got married. To me, it seemed like she got married just to say, at least
I
he
got
married
married.
me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But every time they're together, 9 times out of 10, when they're together, she's on 10. She's hollering, making all these accusations, but then she does nothing, you know.
Honestly, I think she don't want him. I think she just don't want it to look like it didn't work. And I fought for all this time and it just didn't work. Cause she treat him like she don't really like him, but just don't want nobody else to have him either.
I can't tell she's working it out because all she do is complain. She was complaining about the kids. She was I mean, they took a break because he was cheating. And what did he do? He go out and make a baby. And
He
that's all
definitely
she's
did
been
that.
fussing about it. I mean, she had the choice to walk away, but
Mhm.
she just wanted to say, at
I
least he
got him
married me. At least he married me. And you're dealing with the consequences of that. You know,
because the
you
way she talking, she like if we break up in 2 years, if this is, I mean, she coming up with all the reasons of why this gonna end.
right, right.
So to me, it's like in her mind, she know it's not gonna last. She knows she's gonna eventually leave. She not happy.
But she gonna say, let me go. No, you can walk away.
That's how you know that people don't want to leave. Why don't you let
Right,
me, girl, go? What you talking about?
right.
Let me,
But I
let
mean,
me
how long
leave.
they have been married how long?
I couldn't even
Just a
tell you.
couple.
Maybe 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, hell, she better go. If she gonna go, she better make her exit before he can take claim to her money.
Seriously,
You know what I'm saying? If that's what she gonna do, otherwise she just need to shut up. I just have to fast forward through them because you're making
it's
a fool
annoying.
out of
It's like
yourself.
this who you wanted. So like,
Right,
what are we doing? What are you? I don't think she like him. Like I honestly think she's angry. Like you said, she's very angry at him, and it's more so it's and she's tolerating it. But she still
right,
don't like the situation, which is why she gonna continue to complain about it. But she don't. She ain't got the strength to leave it alone.
right. They were on some podcast or something a while back, maybe a few years back. And she
Hmm.
was saying, I wouldn't want my kids to turn out like you. You're like, well, I wouldn't want my kids to turn like you neither. I mean,
Hmm.
she is just like she's constantly dogging him, but it's for what? What are you dogging him for? You knew exactly what you signed up for.
What Miss E say? If you ain't
If
ready to
you
do
ain't
nothing
gonna
about it,
let him cheat in peace, or you
let
can't
that
keep
man
holding.
cheat.
You can't keep holding all of them kids and even the last kid over his head because you married him. You accepted it. You married him. The child is young. The mom kind of like comes with that just a little bit as far as like picking up, making decisions, things like that. But it's like, I mean, it's just like she has a hard grudge on him, but she walked right into it. I mean,
Mhm.
even on one of the reunions, she was talking about not marrying him. And what did she do? Oh my gosh, she's miserable. you know, it's,
No, I
it's
feel
just
it.
a sad state of affairs. I mean, girl,
Yeah, because she's just like you said. Every time you see her, she's yelling, she's angry, she's mad. Like, girl, you can go.
right.
You can
You
go
are,
ahead, get a annulment. Y'all, it seems like y'all ain't been married that long.
you can
It should.
go at any time. I mean,
Dang.
it got to be really, 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 really slim pickings out there. I mean, and I'm not saying Josh is like the bottom of the barrel or nothing like that, but you totally knew
What this
I'm
was.
saying what this was,
Yeah, you did.
and then I want to say that they was one girl said that he was still messing around with her, and so
Yeah, it's like you knew the drama that she was getting into. So
mm-hmm.
I guess she just gonna keep yelling all season.
Yep, all for a ring.
And then when Rashida came at Kurt, I felt it so funny when Rashida came at Kirk. Kirk came at Jasmine trying to get Rashida on his team, and Rashida ate it up like a dummy.
Of course.
Ate it up. I mean, and he's smiling, and then I knew she ate it up because at the end of the scene, she was like, we need to be happy, and she needs to leave us alone. Yes, I
Right.
got quotes. We
Mm-hmm.
need to be happy and she need to leave us alone, which means you bought it.
Yeah. Of course she would.
He said, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And you know the man stuttering. You
Mm.
said.
I mean, I believe her. You
I
know that
believe
he is.
Jasmine 100%.
I believe he trying to, think he can. She could be her holler back girl or whatever. He just come back and spin the block with her or whatever. But yeah.
He looked so excited to meet her.
And then when she asked him about the child, she was like, "How old is he? I mean, what's the name of the school? What grade he in? You can't say you're a good father and you don't know them little basic little things.
Then tried to gaslight her by saying, I'm not gonna say the child's school name on
Child school,
TV. She said,
right?
okay, so what grade is he in? He said third.
Mm, mm-hmm.
She said, no, dummy, he's not in third grade.
Right,
Oh my gosh. That
right.
is bad.
They both, Rashida and Kurt, try to act like Cannon is a consistent part of their life. But like she said, he only gets them like what 3 to 4 times whatever. So I mean that's not consistent. Why not every other weekend?
Right. Why not who came up with this every other weekend?
I don't know. How much how about I mean some people do every
No,
other week.
no, I get it, but I just because I've heard that when through like child custody and stuff like that, that the
Uh-huh.
father would get them. Who came up with that?
I don't
Is
know.
that
Well,
like
I guess
something?
you have like a custodial parent, so that's like the primary parent, and
Right.
then the every other week or whatever, or every week, then that would be like the custody. So you have the primary, and then you have like the
No, I
visitation.
get that. I'm saying who came up with the idea of every other weekend?
That I don't know.
Like I'm confused because that makes no sense. Why aren't you seeing your child every weekend?
Right. I mean, but hey, he can do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure she would welcome that. But
Hmm.
like she said, he's doing it. It's not consistent. It's just like whenever.
And then he contradicting himself when he say every time I go to your excuse me, every time I go to your house, you and your birthday suit. Well, you not over there that often, so how are you really seeing her?
Right. Unless
Like
you
it's
going
just
and unless you going and then picking up your son.
right. And then hold on. I peeped something else in the
Uh,
conversation. He said, I offered you money and you turned it down.
mm-hmm.
Let's stay with that. I offered you money and you turned it down. You know she's asking for more money. So
Right.
why would she turn it down unless it's because you're really offering her sex? Like you just
Mm-hmm.
telling on yourself entirely
Right.
too much for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't catch that.
Oh, I wrote that down as a quote on the page.
Yeah,
I said,
I didn't catch
wait a
that.
minute. You offered her. You offered her money.
Right.
And that,
Yeah,
because
she
go ahead.
now I'm gonna say yeah, because if she's asked quote unquote asking for more money and you offered her money, it must have been a reason why she turned it down, you know.
Hello. That's
So
why I'm like, Kurt, you gotta stop because you just telling on yourself. Throughout the entire bench, I just caught everything. Like,
right. Mm-hmm.
you thought that you was gonna use the narrative of her breaking up a broken home that was already broken before she came, and you thought that
Right.
that narrative was gonna like carry out.
Mm-hmm. And then he keep talking about how people look at him. Yeah, they are looking at you because you're the husband, you knew you were married, you stepped out, you know. And how you treated Rashida. Even with the last child, he didn't even want this last child. I mean, he told her several times. I mean,
He said, "X that out."
he sure did. And he was like, I told you, what you can do about that. And it's not like they was making big money moves to where that baby would have interfered in their lives.
And then, he told Jasmine, "Oh, we don't unalive babies over here."
Right. So he wanted her baby. but not the baby by his wife.
Pocket.
But Rashida don't. That doesn't affect Rashida. I think they've been together for so long. That's sometimes that's all you know.
That's crazy.
You know.
Thomas, I don't want to be embarrassed again. I don't want to be in this. Girl, you're in it. You're actively in it.
You sure are.
What do you mean you don't want to be in it again?
Ain't no way of getting out of it.
Right, you're in it. Like, what are we talking
hmm
about? It's the delusion.
You're a willing participant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Gotta do better.
hmm
Got to do better. Good.
What about the last episode when Mama D had her thing and she invited
Jasmine.
Jasmine Ma, and Erica gonna have the nerve to say sad. She said something about sad piece. Like, okay, you was messing around with Scrappy when he was with Bambi.
Oh, clock it.
You know.
Oh, child. Not. Mm-mm. I was
I
gonna say
mean,
not the pot calls the kettle, but I heard that was a racist term, so I wasn't gonna repeat it.
yeah, it is racist. Just like
Okay,
my
so that's why I didn't.
just like when people say my ace boom and they
Oh,
say the
that's.
c word.
Oh, okay, okay. See, that's what I was gonna
hmm
fully into. I started. I said, wait, a minute, I heard that racist term.
hmm
But yeah, it's like you doing the exact same thing, and she's
hmm
not a. Honestly, Erica, I don't even know what she was, to be honest. I don't know
What
what she
what you
was.
mean?
She was
What you
scrappy.
mean?
As far as like being a sad chick, it's like, were you even that for real? Because
Erica
I
was
think
like
he
a
was talking
place
to other people too.
right. Erica was like a placeholder.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and he married Bambi. He was messing around with Shay. Then he married Bambi. Then
And when
they,
he's mm-hmm.
I was gonna say they hated each other. Mama D hated her.
Mm-hmm.
Bambi became the favorite. Now Bambi is on the outside, and Erica's on the inside. So,
But don't forget about Diamond. It was
all
Erica and
right,
Diamond.
yep,
They came back together. But Diamond, she wasn't no dummy.
hmm
She knew Scrappy from Crime Mob. They was in a in a
okay,
group together. Diamond and
hmm
Scrappy. Back in the we ain't really rock with it days. Big
uh,
shirts, long shirts, all them days. That's when they
right,
was, hot popping or whatever. She
hmm
ended up getting engaged while she was
right,
playing with Erica. And I know Erica feel crazy
hmm
because now Scrappy is back playing cool with Bambi.
right. I did see like a little snippet of some type of video that came down on my feed with them on there.
And it's like, girl, just go. Just go. Why are you keep going back to this?
I don't know. Like I said, it's slim pickings. When you fighting over Scrappy. First of all, let's change this. What is his real name? Because he's a grown man
Right.
now.
I don't know what Scrappy name is.
Or
I
whatever his
guess that was
name
his
is.
change because it was Lil Scrappy.
Oh, okay. So now it's just Scrappy.
Now it's just Scrappy.
Mm-mm.
He was Lil Scrappy. And then they changed it.
But yeah, I think at a certain time. But I mean, they always in the studio, so
And I
who
mean,
knows?
but Bow Wow tried to change his name and that didn't work for him.
Chad.
But I think people just don't take him serious in general. So it don't matter what he do. And they need to stop playing with that man like he wasn't 9 years old selling out arenas.
Who talking about Bow Wow?
Yes, he was selling out Madison Square Garden at 8, 9 years old. Like,
Yeah, Bow Wow got real studio time. He just it's not that love and hip hop studio time because everybody on Love and Hip Hop is in the studio doing what?
everybody got a session.
Everybody got a session doing what? Bow Wow had real studio time and real results.
Seriously. That's why he's able to just chill right now. He put in work
Mm-hmm.
as a kid. Like,
Yep.
as they said,
Mm-hmm.
they had artist development.
Yep.
Like what T.I. daughter is doing, she's going through artist development.
Uh-huh.
They not doing that no more. Everybody just got studio money.
Yep.
Everybody just got. Just got money for the studio. Mm-mm.
Everybody in the studio ain't putting nothing out.
For
They
real. I
said it
need to
so
go ahead and
much. I
book me
was
a
like,
studio session.
that's what I'm saying. That was like the it thing back, when it first came on. Wait,
I'm in
hold
the
on one
studio.
second.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Scrappy and all of them always in the studio. But I am happy that Love and Hip Hop is coming back to where it used to be because it was drying out kind of like the other reality TV shows. So I'm happy it is getting back to, the tea, the drama.
I guess, but to me, it's kind of the same. I mean,
I mean, it's the same drama, but this is what had us entertained though. It's
well,
not
the
like
dip,
Basketball Wives where it's the same drama and it's dry.
yeah, basketball wives, but the one thing Mama D has advanced. I mean, with her food truck, she did tell Erica point blank not to do business with Scrappy. But Erica is not listening because she's in that little honeymoon, we cool stage with Scrappy. But Mama D done told her, Chaotic said it, and so did Bambi. He doesn't like to pay. So that's not a good person that you would go into business with, whether you like them or not.
I agree. She's gonna learn the hard way, and that's gonna be on her.
And she
That's
can't
on.
blame Scrappy, can't blame nobody but herself because she was forewarned.
And my thing is, oh my God, you've been with him the longest. Outside his
hmm
mama, and you still don't know. That's all you, sis.
Yeah.
That's all. Go crazy, sis, because you clearly it's been long enough. Now, okay, if they wanted to come back and maybe want to try again one time,
Mm-hmm.
I give you that. You don't know where people at in their life. Maybe they could have came back together one time, and tried to figure it out one time. But after that, let it go. That's just
But
my
I
opinion.
mean, on a romantic tip, okay, but I'm just saying, as far as business,
Hmm.
Bambi has said he doesn't pay. Mama D said it, and Chaotic said it. So why she think it's gonna be different with her?
That's what you messed
You
up
know,
at.
that's where you messed up at. You gotta listen.
We're gonna take this conversation to Walgreens. But come on.
You gotta listen. She not listening to them.
Absolutely.
hmm But yeah.
She'll get it one day, maybe. When
And
Imani, when Imani probably like in her 30s, talking about they still co-parenting.
right. Well, she just made just following Rashida footsteps
She killed me with that. Me and
and
Scrappy
not
is
get it.
co-parenting. Girl, you shouldn't even be talking about that word no more. That word do not even apply to you.
Okay. Just say y'all dating, you know.
Because we know that's what it was. And then she tried to downplay it because she got salty because of how it turned out. Somehow, y'all the ones
hmm
who felt like we was coming back together. Nobody ever said, no, no, no. You thought it was
Right.
smooth selling. You thought it was sweet.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it's appeared. I mean, if you're dating, just say you're dating, and go ahead on with it. You ain't got
Right.
to make up no excuses. That's your business. Y'all both grown.
Literally. That shit
hmm
y'all business.
Yep.
No, she kind of want to show your face a little bit.
hmm
But I watched a little bit of Basketball Wives. You want to do a little recap real quick? Because I
You about to
kind of
get up and
know,
get out of there?
but kind of don't. Yeah, just so we can
Oh,
just go
okay.
over just a
Well,
little bit.
um, I
Just
was
top three
shocked that.
things you found
Uh,
memorable, if you found
okay,
anything
I was shocked that Brooke
memorable.
officiated the wedding. I mean, she actually did a really good job. She came with her certificate. Um, Now one thing I didn't like when she
Brooke?
came, yeah, Brooke. At some point, she got a certificate to do that, and Jacille asked her to officiate the wedding. I mean, like I said, she actually did a really good job.
I mean, I think
Now,
she knows how to be professional
yeah,
when it's time
and
to be
she
professional.
and she didn't have that whiny voice.
Oh
So
yeah, that.
uh-huh. So that was an awful on thing. But one thing I didn't like was the food was laid out.
Mhm.
They ate before the guests, the wedding party and everything. She came and she was like, "I'm hungry." So they all
Wait,
sit,
who
like a
ate?
little. All of them did. Brandy, Brooke, Jennifer, and Evelyn. They got something to eat and they went and sat down. And then after
Uh-uh.
the service, they got a little more food. And then Jacille came over there, dancing. She was like, "Y'all ate before the wedding party?" So I don't know if this was like refreshments out there or what, but I mean, Jennifer was like, "That ain't gonna happen at Mass."
Ooh.
I mean, but that was rude as all get out.
My thing. So what was they doing? Like, what was happening at the event while they were eating?
It hadn't started yet.
Mm-hmm.
So when Britt got there, um, they was over there by the table, and she was like, "I'm hungry. I'm about to give me something to eat." And so then everybody else followed suit and grabbed them a little something. And then after the service, it was like they was the first one back over there. And then Jacille came over and she was like, "Y'all eating before the wedding party or whatever?" I mean that was just rude. That was just ignorant.
That was very rude because when it came
Mm.
to diamonds, we just ordered a pizza. I think we ordered what, pizza,
Uh-huh.
something where everybody could just grab
Right.
and eat
Hmm.
something before all the events and stuff start.
And they
We wouldn't
probably should have
dare
had.
sit at the table and get to eating. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean the event was like outside, so um but yeah, they went and they grabbed them something to eat because they was hungry. And
No,
then the
I would
other
have went off.
thing,
I ain't gonna hold you
other
because
thing
it
is
don't look good.
right, Brooke, she did flashbacks of her boyfriend. And it's like he's not really into her. Like she would call him, he wouldn't answer. They were supposed to meet up at some taco place. She ordered like 7 tacos, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to come." So she's sitting there eating tacos by herself. It just seemed like he was one disappointment after the other for her. You know, and instead of her, and then she told Brooke, it's over. And so Brooke and she was like, "I don't want to hear all these 'I told you so.'" So she has an attitude about that. But I mean, hey, he showed you who he was several times, not just once.
Wait, this
What you saying? Your phone is freezing. And I couldn't hear you. You froze.
I was saying this was the new person that she had,
The new
right?
person she just introduced, and I think they're supposed to trying to get married at the end of this year. They were house hunting. He didn't come looking for a house for her. So, I mean, he was, those are hints that he's just really not that interested. You know,
And what you mean house hunting?
they were looking for a house, and he was
Oh
supposed to,
no.
yeah, and get married at the end of this year, and he didn't show up. And like I said, they showed
Be
flashbacks.
quick. Mm-hmm.
They showed flashbacks of him standing her up. At a little restaurant, not answering her calls. You know, right, sitting out there talking, "I look foolish, girl, please." But yeah, and
Waiting
then
on that man to show up.
she's upset and she got mad at Brandy, because Brandy was like, "Girl, he a random guy." She was, Brooke was like, "Well, you playing this safe." And Brandy was like, "Well, do you think, my husband is cheating on me?" And Brooke didn't really answer it. Um, I don't think she gave her a definite yes or no, but
Mm-hmm.
um no, Brandy had said once a cheater, always a cheater. And so no, Brick had said once a cheater, always a cheater. And Brandy was like, well, how you know he cheated after cheated on you after that happened? And she was like, well, how I know it didn't cheat on he didn't cheat on me. So
Brooke,
huh.
Brandy, wait, Brandy was the one who said that.
Yeah, Brandy was saying, how do you know? She at telling Brooke, how does she know that her husband didn't cheat after her cheat on her again? And Brandy was like, how do I know
Right.
he didn't keep cheating on me? You know.
Mm.
And then she was telling Brandy that she's playing it safe by staying with her husband. You know, he's
Mm.
her. She's safe because that's what she know.
Right.
So.
Knowing it's not supposed to be for her. I mean,
Hmm.
all the women. She's so fixated on him staying with her through cancer.
Right.
So in her eyes, he can do no wrong. That's crazy.
Hmm. Now he
So
may
she
have
probably
stopped.
feel like she.
She do, and maybe he did stop cheating. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, or maybe like you say, it doesn't really matter because he's been on the show a little more, even though not really that much, but he has been on the show. You know, they're sleeping in bed together with their son, so there's some type of intimacy feeling there, even though the son is in the bed. They're kind of like they're like a family. You know,
Right.
so.
Yeah, she ain't letting that go, and he gonna forever do whatever he wanna do.
Hmm. Yeah, but yeah,
That's just how that's gonna
those were the three things that stuck out to me
end. Basketball.
on Basketball Wives.
Okay, I mean that was some good stuff. That was good.
Hmm. Yeah, it was
Okay.
it was an okay episode. When Shiny came on, because everybody was saying Shiny had released Jackie from the show, but of course they need Jackie, so Jackie not
They
going
definitely
nowhere.
need Jackie.
Right, so Shiny came on the show, and they made up. They said I love you, which I don't think either one of them love either of them. They just need each other. And then of course
No,
Jackie meets up with Evelyn, and they mend their fences as well because again, you need Jackie for Basketball Wives.
absolutely.
So they had to do that. You know.
Because the Jen and Evelyn team not like tagging up on nobody like they used to.
Uh-uh. No. And
So it's
then
like
what's his name? Funky Dineva was saying that Royce got fired from. I didn't even know Royce was a cheerleading coach. So
hmm
she got fired. I think it was a historically black HBCU college. I'm not really sure, but they said she got fired because they didn't like her results. That the team was given, and that she was talking down to the players, and that she supposedly allegedly made a fake page after she got fired, and she was dogging the players, about their cheerleading techniques and they body shaming them, and it was like, it has to be Royce because this is the same thing she told me when I was trying out.
hmm
So hey, she free. Throw her back on Basketball Wives. You know,
And I know you say you don't like Susie, but Susie gonna be the mama D.
I guess I would have
She
to.
gonna be. We need a show.
I would have to see. Well, I mean, okay, so right now you got Evelyn and Brooke against Brandy and Jennifer because she pissed off, with them. Jaceel is kind of like she just goes with the flow. Jackie is like, hey, love me or hate me, I'm here. You know. Uh huh. Yep. No. She gonna say what she say. She gonna apologize, and she gonna probably don't say it again. So, or she gonna say something different. You know.
And they used to held her to that regard at one point.
Yeah, at one point they did, but now they into that where that's just Jackie mode until it gets bad. You know,
Right.
like her and Brooke. I don't know if
Facts.
her and Brooke can mend their fences.
I think that's over with.
Uh-huh.
I think she went entirely too far.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
don't I
I
don't know
don't.
how that's gonna go, but
Mhm.
I mean Royce. Okay, Royce and Susie. Bring those two back. Um, on the show. And
Mhm.
even don't bring Malaysia back, but Malaysia's cousin, I can't think of her name. The one who Evelyn was trying to fight and OG was taking up for her. I don't know why I can't think of
Yes,
that lady.
Christy. Her name
Is that her
Christy.
name? No, not the brown skin one. Um, the other one. She was married to Malaysia's cousin. She was older.
I really ain't like her, but I mean, she
That
did
Chris,
give some entertainment though.
yeah, she did. I mean, she was tired of Evelyn. You
Yeah,
know, she was tired of Evelyn. She started standing up for Evelyn. But I would just say bring those three back. Maybe that'll kind of like shake up shake it up a little bit.
I could see that.
Hmm.
I could definitely see that.
And then the situation with Jen and Christian, um, he claimed that he
You
paid
said,
his Christian, her fiance.
mm-hmm.
So he claimed that he paid the restitution. Again, the restitution was only like $12,500 because that was like her medical bills. That 250 something, that's how much it costs for the wedding. I don't know if he's trying to get people to pay for their wedding or what, but restitution is to bring you up to make you whole. So they was like the lady, she didn't sustain $250,000 worth of injuries or medical bills. So the restitution would never be, it would
That
never be
high.
that high, you know.
So you a
So
legend. She
because
lying on that one.
huh,
I said, so you a legend. She lying on that one. I
that
said,
he's
yeah.
lying on that one,
Mm-hmm.
So. And then I don't know if he's in trouble because Jennifer allegedly posted pictures with them in Paris and Italy, and when you're on probation, you can't leave, you know. So and he
Mm-hmm.
left. So who knows how all that's gonna pan out.
Play out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the tea on basketball ass.
Yeah, I just be
That's
listening
wild.
to different things, different commentators and channels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reality TV, man. Got to get better.
Hmm.
Got to get better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we can go ahead because I don't want y'all all around for stuff. But
All right. It was nice
this was a
chatting
really
with
good.
you.
Yes, this was a really good conversation. What
Yeah.
come on tonight?
What's today? Wednesday? I don't know. I don't know
I
if
know it
Teen
was
Mom comes
sisters.
on tonight or
I think they come on Thursday.
okay. Something come on tonight, but honestly I don't know what.
So pretty much, y'all, whatever day the show comes on, we're on the day right after. So make sure y'all tune in after work Monday through Friday. Just say it like that. After
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday. Yeah. And as
Make
always, I
sure
always appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
make sure y'all hit that like button. It's free. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's free. And most importantly, make sure y'all leave some comments. Those are free as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you're not watching this actual live and you're watching the replay, type replay gang so I know y'all there. Um, and as always, do something for yourselves, even if it's small. Okay, bye y'all.
Bye bye. See
Peace.
ya. All right, bye bye.
Look, I can't even exit. Talking about bye. All right, bye y'all.
All
Talk to you.
right, bye bye. You got it. Okay.
Mhm.